stacking every month. Put that work in, I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing. Just fruit and wine. I'm floating. Little vacation, Little more.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, man, what a gritty performance by the Detroit Lions. Come from behind victory on yesterday. The Detroit Lions is really showing what type of team they are. They are a resilient team. They are a team that's not going to give up. And that's what you want to see. The Lions needed this type of game. The Lions needed this type of game because it really lets you know what type of team you got. If you don't have any adversity throughout the season, then you don't really know your identity as a team. And I think that that's what it showed, man. The Lions come from behind victory was beautiful, man. Pretty much Texans, they dominated the whole game pretty much. I was wondering why the Lions and Ben Johnson kept trying to run to the left. When they were shutting it down, every time they ran to the left, they shut it down. They shut that side down. Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't able to get anything. David Montgomery wasn't able to get anything. But anytime they ran behind the side of Penei Sewell, they were getting a lot of yards. And we know that this Detroit Lions team is definitely destined for great things. And the Lions end up winning this game 26-23. If I had to give a game ball to anybody, I'm giving game balls to Carlton Davis, the corner. And I'm going to give one to Jake Bates because we definitely needed him to knock that in to win the game. And he did it. He delivered. Jake Bates is going to be a Lion for a while. He's going to be a Lion. If he keeps on doing what he's doing, he's going to be a long-time Lion. Shout out to Jake Bates, man, for knocking in that game-winning kick because we needed him. We don't get that kick, we probably go into overtime, and who knows who wins the football game. We didn't give the Texans, once they gave that opportunity back to us, once the Texans did not make their field goal, we knew right then and there that we had to win this game. We had to win the game. You had to because they gave it to you. You had to win this game. Jahmyr Gibbs was balling in the game, catching out the backfield, running the ball pretty good. And David Montgomery did the things that he needed to do around the goal line area. But this Detroit Lions team, man, they really showed me something, man, that this team is going to be tough this year. It was a gritty performance from the Lions. They embodied what it means to be grit because it was a gritty. They had to grit this game out to win it. Jared Goff, overcoming with how awful Jared Goff was playing. Now, a couple of those picks wasn't Jared Goff's fault, but some of those picks was Jared Goff's fault. Few of those picks was not his fault. 5 interceptions, man. That is crazy. And he still kept his composure. And that's what you like out of your quarterback. Even though he had 5 turnovers, Jared Goff did not let it get him down. And he still put the team in position to win the football game. And that's the only thing that you can ask of Jared Goff is being a game manager and also allowing the team to have an opportunity to win the football game. And that's what he did. And I appreciate Jared Goff for that he allowed these guys to get that victory because the Lions need to win a lot of football games. We have teams that are right behind us. So we must continue to rack up wins. Even when we play Jacksonville, we can't take Jacksonville lightly. Just because Jacksonville doesn't have a great record, that doesn't mean that on any given Sunday, they can't come in and beat you. So we still need to be humble, but we still need to go out there and handle our business as well. And I like that the Lions fall back in this game and that they did not give up, because they could have gave up, because the Texans, they pretty much was dominating us, man. I cannot lie. They was dominating this football game. Everything that we was doing was not working. Shout out to J-Mo, caught a couple big balls, man. Shout out to J-Mo, man, just coming back off the suspension and catching a few good balls for us, man. Sam Laporta was catching good balls. And, Amara, he does what he does. But at the same time, man, it was a team effort, man, to get this victory. They had to grit it out for real. They really had to grit it out in this game. So I'm definitely proud of the team, man. I'm proud of the way things are going with the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions only have to continue to rack up wins. You rack up wins, you get yourself in an opportunity to have home field advantage in the playoffs, because that's what we want. Right now, we're 2-0 at Ford Field in the playoffs. And not saying that you can't lose at home in the playoffs, but just saying you want to have the home field advantage throughout the playoffs, man. I think that that's a good thing for the Lions. And I don't think the Lions have ever been 8-1 before. Now, what the Lions are doing right now is historic. What if the Lions happen to win out all of their football games? That's going to be a beautiful thing, man. That's going to be a beautiful thing. If the Lions don't lose another game this season, that's going to be beautiful, because of what this team has faced and what this franchise has been through. We as fans, we want this, man. It's nothing like having a franchise that has never won anything, has never been to a Super Bowl, and just has not been a relevant team in a very long time. But now, a lot of teams in the league are finding out that the Detroit Lions are real. This ain't no fluke. This ain't no, this ain't what you think it is. We are coming for you. And just like the coach said, just like Dan Campbell said, that, it's going to be kneecap biting. It's going to be all of that. It's going to be punch you in the mouth at the bar. It's going to be all of that, dog. Because that's what it takes to win. That's what it takes. It takes a gritty performance like this. So shout out to Dan Campbell for getting the victory. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for getting the victory, because definitely we needed this, man. We don't need to lose any games right now. We need to figure out how to continue to be consistent. And I think once the Lions find the ingredients on being consistent, we're going to be fine. Got to give it up to the players that got sacks. Shout out to them as well. Each and every guy that got a sack in the game. We had 4 sacks on C.J. Stroud. We didn't know where the sack was going to come from. But, hey, man, we was able to get to him. So, big up to the Detroit Lions getting that victory, 26-23. Make sure you guys subscribe to Raw Detroit. And I'll be back to you soon with another video. I'm out of here. Peace.
Stacking every month. Put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active for it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month, put that work in, I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want, yeah.